It is a confusing currency. Iranian Toman is a currency that all Iranian people use on a daily basis. But you'll be surprised to know that it is kind of an imaginary currency. No such currency exists today in Iran, and there are no banknotes officially issued for it. Yet Iranian people are using this imaginary currency all the time. So why is that? I'll explain it to you. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how we deal with the puzzling situation of having two local currencies in Iran, and I'll explain confusions that ensue. Stay with me. First, I want to talk about the Iranian Real, which is the official currency of Iran. The currency printed on our banknotes is Rial. Rial is used in our bank statements, in our bills, different bills like, for example, power bill, in contracts. For instance, if you're buying a house, the price of that house is written in Rials inside that contract. Overall, in any formal setting, Rial is the currency that is preferred. But here comes the interesting part. The second currency in Iran is Iranian Toman, which is kind of an imaginary currency. Iran's central bank does not recognize Toman as an official currency, and there are no banknotes printed for it. Yet nearly all the time people use this imaginary currency. Whether it is a daily conversation or a price tag on a shirt, in most cases Toman is used. Toman was an Iranian official currency about a century ago, but it was put aside and discontinued back then. What is the exchange rate between these two currencies? One Toman is equivalent to 10 Rials, so it is safe to say that one Toman is more valuable than one Rial. This means that, for example, if you want to print a price tag of a, say, shirt, and the shirt costs about 1,000 Rials, you can just print 100 Tomans instead of 1,000 Rials on the price tag and save yourself a digit. This proves to be more essential when there are only so many digits that you can display. Take this gas station as an example. The monitor on the pump can only display 4 digits, whereas petrol price per liter is something around 30,000 Rials right now in Iran. This means that we need 5 digits on the LED monitor on the pump to display the petrol price in Rial. But as you can see in the photo, the LED monitor only has 4 digits to display price. Therefore, the price per liter is displayed in Tomans to handle this issue and use fewer digits. Now imagine I'm asking my friend to lend me some money. The convention is that we use Tomans instead of Rials. I'm going to ask my friend to lend me 1,000 Tomans. My friend will give me a check for 10,000 Rials or transfer 10,000 Rials to my bank account. So as you can see, in conversations we are using Tomans, but in official records Rial is logged. But here comes the interesting part, the confusion and maybe even the delusion. The rules that I just mentioned about where each of these currencies is used are not always 100% true. And that is bewildering even for us Iranians, let alone any foreign individual. You may walk to a restaurant and find the menu not mentioning the currency. Then you are left to decide if the burger that you are about to order is 1,000 Rials or 1,000 Tomans, which means the price may be 10 times more than what you have expected in the first place. And that sort of thing happens to anyone over here from time to time. Not mentioning the currency is sometimes inadvertently, but other times it is done deliberately to trick people into buying something that they think is inexpensive but ending up spending 10 times more than what they thought they would. I went to a pastry shop the other day, and as you can see in the price lists, there is only the name of the pastry and its price in front of it, without indicating whether the prices are in reals or tomans. Honestly, on some items such as cakes, I wasn't sure if the printed price is for an entire cake or is the price per kilogram of that cake. You may think to yourself that not mentioning the currency is not a huge deal. Anyone can estimate how much is a pair of shoes or other goods. If so, you're wrong, because you're not considering the inflation in this equation and the increase that happens in the price of different products. But more on that in another video. A quick fun fact: in everyday Persian speaking, you can imply the amount of money you're talking about only by saying a single digit and adding a little bit of context to it. So let me demonstrate this with an example. If I ask my friend, lend me 5 tomans, I want to buy a Coke, he will lend me 5,000 tomans. If I ask my friend to lend me 5 tomans to pay my rent, he will lend me 5 million tomans, because I'm talking about rent. If I tell my friend my BMW set me back 5 tomans, this means that my BMW has costed 5 billion tomans. And yes, that's how much a BMW costs around here. So as you can see, in all these 3 conversations, I just said 5 tomans, but with adding a minor context, I implied the exact amount that I'm talking about. So that's it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed this weird fact about our currencies. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. It helps me show my videos to more people. And if you're interested in more facts about Iran, make sure to subscribe to my channel.